All right, Jim Steenklein here. This is uh, a quick publishing on how to publish to Commons, and then how to get that from Commons. All right. So if you remember, I have this class template, new teacher template, and I exported that to Commons. Right. And I showed you how to do that. You go into settings, and you click on Share to Commons, and then you have to answer a bunch of questions to share it out to Commons. It didn't work the first time. I don't know why. But anyway, so I did that. And I shared it to Commons, and so now if I go to Commons, I can search, and in this case, I'm going to say Steam Clown. So that's my alter ego, Steam Clown, and then I'm going to go latest, right? And lo and behold, there it is, right? There's the class, and so now we know that it's in Commons. But I was showing you this from my personal account, and I exported it from my personal account to Commons. So now if we go to our school account, right, and remember we just created our Sandbox, our little Sandbox class. So if we go into that Sandbox class, now we did a few things in here. I think we made a module. Did we? Oh, we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. All right. Well, I'm going to make a module. Sandbox introduction. Sandbox introduction, right? And so we're going to add that module, and we got a module here. And so now we've got one module, and I'm going to put, I don't know, create a page in this module. Page. We're going to create the page, and we're going to go Sandbox intro and resources, right? And I'm going to add that item. Bam. So now I've got a page that's there, and I can go edit that page, stuff like that. So now we've got a module, we got a page, but now we're going to go to Commons. So we're going to go out to Commons, right? And we're going to search for Steam Clown, and we're going to say latest, and bam, there it is, right? So now we can click on this, and we can see the details of it. We can see all the stuff that's in that class, and I can import. It, right? So I'm going to import it, and it's going to say, well, what class are you going to stick it into? And I'm going to select my Sandbox class, and I'm going to click import to course. Now this will take a second, right? It says, hey, I'm doing it. You've successfully started this process. It may take a little bit, and there's probably 10 or 15, 20 things in here. Wow, there's probably more than that. So give it like 5 minutes to come in. But when you go check, you're going to go back to your dashboard if you want, and you're going to go back to your Sandbox, and it says one or more items are being imported, right? So it's like, hey, it's coming along. They'll be available, soon. I don't know what import status, like when, how long it's going to take. It basically says, hey, I'm importing this thing, blah, blah, blah. All right, it's coming, right? It's coming. So go back to home. I'm in the modules, and that module hasn't shown up. So it'll show up here in just a second, and we'll see how it does. I'm going to pause, and then we'll magically be back and have it work. Okay, so hang on. I'll be right back. Bam! Here we are. We're back again. So sure enough, I just clicked on home, or clicked on modules, and lo and behold, they're all there. So all that stuff got imported into my class, into my Sandbox, and now I can actually go do stuff with it, right? I can move things around, so I can say, oh, here's my introduction, and now I can actually grab this class introduction stuff. um, I could create a new module. I create a new module called class introduction and housekeeping. Keeping. Keeping. Right? And so I got out, and I'm going to add that. And so now I got that. And that actually ends up all the way down here at the bottom. I don't like that, so I'm just going to drag it all the way up to the top. And what's nice is I'm actually going to drag it all the way to the top, right? Very tip top. Um, and so I can move stuff a couple of ways. One, I can just go grab it, right? So I can like go go grab something here, and I can drag it all the way up. And you have to get it above this drag and drop thing, like up there. Bam, there it is, right? And then I can grab this one, and I can move it all the way up and drop it in there, right? And that's one way you can move stuff around in your thing. And so now it's part of this module, and you've moved those things around the way you want them, right? And the other way that you can move things around is by coming over here to the three dots and then moving it this way. It's a little tricky because the default, right, say move to, it's going to pick the top. It's going to pick the top module. So that's easy. But then it's going to say, hey, go stick this at the top. It's like, yeah, you probably want to put it, at the bottom. And then you can move it. So now that moved. The bad thing is like it pops up to that module now, and then you have to scroll back down again. And then you say, okay, this is the next thing I want to go move. I can move that up there, and I can put it, at the bottom, right? So now it's all getting stuck in there and moved around, right? If they're close, I can take the Sandbox module and I can collapse it, and then it's like a little closer. I can just grab this stuff and move it, as I want. Because you probably don't want all of this stuff, but you want to maybe have this as examples, and you're going to play with it, and you're going to look at it and go, oh, this is it. And you're going to make edits to it, and then you're going to move it. And then what you can do is you can take this whole module here that you've organized from your test module and stuff you've incorporated in from other places and whatnot. You've organized it a little bit better the way you want. You can then take that whole module and you can copy to. And so you can take this module, you can copy to, and now you can pick why doesn't it want to? That's stupid. It should go find it. But like you can go copy to, you find your class, right? So type in the first couple letters of your class name, your current class name, and you can find it. So like here it is. So here I can go click on this one, and it will. If I click here, it'll copy it over there. I'm not going to do it just because. Well, you know what? I'm going to. I'm going to copy it, and now it's copied over. And so now if I go back to my actual class, my real class, if I go in here, now there are modules here, right? Class setup that I did before, and then this one, this is what I just copied, this class introduction to housekeeping. And now, bam, all that stuff is there, right? So that's how you do it. Hope this was useful. Bye.